I had loads of friends at my primary school, and it was to start off with, it was a really nice place to be. I liked my teacher and everything was fine. I was doing well, all of my grades were good, but then I just started getting bullied. I started getting bullied when I was about 9 or 10 years old. An ordinary day at school was pretty much like anybody else to start off with. I'd get to school, my mum would say goodbye, I'd walk into my class happy, a bit apprehensive about the day because of what went on yesterday. And it would be fine, I'd have my first lesson, but then as soon as I get into break time, it would start. I had nowhere to go, so I couldn't get away from the bullies. But obviously, they'd do what they liked and just really hurt my feelings. It was like all the time. It was constant. I did have some good friends, but when I did get bullied, they weren't supporting me and they weren't like standing up for me. They'd like leave me alone. I think when someone does get bullied, their friends kind of get scared that they could get bullied as well, so they don't want to like get involved with it. When I was bullied, people called me names, they beat me up, they kicked me, they punched me, they like pushed me into the corner and beat me up, and I just couldn't like deal with it anymore. So my mum took me out of school because I was self-harming. So I started getting home teaching, like homeschooling, where I carried on with my studies, but I didn't have to mix with people who were being horrible to me all the time. I think they were bullying me because I didn't like doing what they liked to do. For instance, I liked singing, dancing, acting, drama, and they liked playing football and rugby, and I didn't want to join in. I used to go to a theatre school, and that was really good because all of my friends there were so nice to me and supportive, and it was just a release. I could like feel like happy about myself just for a couple of hours on a Saturday morning before I had to go back to school on the Monday. When they bullied me, it made me feel so upset. I wasn't confident. I wouldn't go to a park and be left by myself. When people bullied me, I just didn't think life was worth living anymore. I started self-harming. I cried every morning. I had to be dragged into school because I just would not go. And I had to get taken out of school eventually because I just couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't really tell my parents anything when I was being bullied. I thought it was a problem with myself rather than a problem with them, the bullies. I did think that by telling my mum it would get worse because she'd interfere, but actually it was the complete opposite. It actually all started to go right. If you're being bullied, you should go and tell someone straight away. It's not a matter of what you feel like should be done. Other people know what to do about it. And you may be apprehensive about telling somebody, but it's the most important thing you can do, because if no one else knows, you're not going to be able to sort it out by yourself. So someone else needs to step in.